What's going on, everybody? Andrew with Wrench Every Day here. Now, in the past few months, in the comments section, literally, some of you have been asking to see my personal car. So, today, I would love to introduce you to my 2014 Ford, nope, to my 2014 Ford, no, to my 2014, dang it, to my 2014 Ford Focus ST. Nailed it! To the uninitiated, this may seem like your standard everyday grocery getter, but I can assure you that it is not. It is, in fact, a turbocharged everyday grocery getter. Under this hood is a 252 horsepower, 2-liter turbocharged EcoBoost motor, and I will show you that in a moment. Before we get deep in the guts of this car, I wanted to go over a few of the exterior modifications I've made. As you can tell, I have some super sick off-road spec OZ Racing, Rally Racing wheels. And no, I'm not having a stroke, that's the actual name. We also have spoiler risers, wing risers, they're brackets that move the wing up off the back of the hatch to give it a more aggressive look. And on top of that, I've put on a Maxton Design spoiler extension. It's beautiful. To protect my paint, I've installed Rally Armor mud flaps. They're flaps that protect you against mud. And on top of the car, I had this little tiny, itty bitty, teeny weeny, stubby antenna. Inside the car is a pretty nice place to be. This is the ST3 package. So I have a sunroof, leather Recaro seats, as well as a 10-speaker Sony sound system, which is garbage. As you can see, I've installed a Cobb shift knob, or as I like to call it, Kabu Nabu, as well as a Broadway rear view mirror, because blind spots are for sissies. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Under the hood, wait a few more moments, I can't hood latch. Under the hood is a 2-liter, 252 horsepower, turbocharged EcoBoost motor, or as I like to call it, EcoBeast. I have a green air filter, wonder where they got that name from, and a red top Optima battery, because Merry Christmas! Down here we have a Cobb short shift plate, reduces shifter throw by 40%, as well as an entire set of solid bushings on the end of the shifter cable, the transmission bracket, and inside the car at the base of the shifter. I'll show you how that looks in a moment. And to top it off, I have some crappy fence post exhaust job from the previous owner. I hope to get that replaced in the near future. Now I'm going to hand the camera off to Freddie, and we're going to get an exhaust clip. Isn't that right, Freddie? Thanks for your help. So you're probably wondering why I chose the ST. Well, I wanted something a little faster, a little roomier, and a little newer than the Mini Cooper that I had before. After a lot of hunting and researching, I narrowed it down to 2 cars, either an 07 and newer 350Z or a 13 or 14 Focus ST. Why the 13 and 14? The newer body style looks too similar to the regular non-ST Focus, so I like this crazy catfish grill looking thing. I bought the car for $16,500 with 48,000 miles on it. Keep in mind, when this thing was brand new, it was $31,000 for a Focus. Are you kidding me? It did have a little warranty left over, but it didn't matter. A few weeks later, I had my Cobb Access port, I had my stratified tune, and I was popping and crackling to my heart's content. A lot of people don't like this tune. I love it. People say it's obnoxious and it sounds broken. So, listen to this. Let me go down in a third. It's just fun. I have a good time with it. The most recent modification I did to this thing were those bushings I was talking about for the shifter base, bracket, and cables. It really stiffens up the shifter, makes it a lot notchier, but let me tell you something, that was not a fun install. I actually had the camera rolling for some of it, so I'll throw in some footage here. So like I said, not very fun. That install actually took almost 9 hours. Another thing that I upgraded was the spring and the clutch pedal. These clutches have a lot of dampening, so it's kind of hard to tell when it's engaged or disengaged. With the newer spring, I can get a bit more of an idea of where the bite point is. Still not perfect, something I want to work on in the future. On my short list of future mods, I want an intercooler, nay, need an intercooler. Eric at Vanquish Tuning put this car on the dyno, and my charge air temps got up to nearly 230 degrees.
So
14.6?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, that's pretty respectable. It's not bad at all.
Yeah. Pretty good for a daily driver. I'm all right with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's she doing?
Doing great. Peak boost for that run was 16.43 psi. Max charge air temp 228. Yeah, intercooler is definitely a necessity.
Wow. No, you're pulling a lot of timing, dude.
Yeah. So an intercooler is a must. Also on that list would be a downpipe and a proper exhaust. My main goal for this car is to make it handle like it's on rails. I want coilovers, wider wheels with stickier tires, and a lot of chassis bracing. I think one of my favorite mods I've done to this car so far is the Turbo Smart blow-off valve. It's a 50-50, meaning I can adjust how much is being recirculated and how much is being dumped to atmosphere. And I just love the sound. Listen to this. That sounds so good. It's such a whooshy turbo noise. Whooshy, whiffy. Now, I'm not too much into the horsepower thing, but I would really like to run an E30 tune on this car, meaning 30% ethanol. Basically, I would fill up with 3 gallons of E85 and the rest with 93. From what I understand, it's a better bang for buck than going full E85. I'm really looking forward to working on this car more in the future. I really haven't had a car that I've modified as much as I've already done to this thing. Let me know in the comments what mods you're really excited to see, and we'll make some more videos on this car in the near future. But for now, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.